All right, guys, what's going on? So this is a video that I wasn't sure if I'd have to make or not, but it will certainly be my last video on this subject regardless. So a lot of people have been calling me, texting me, sending me emails, directly communicating with me, trying to figure out why it is that I allowed the state of Maryland to enter the assault case into a non-prosecution status. They are generally wondering why it is I agreed to that, why I let that happen. And, so many people have inquired that essentially I'm just going to make this video and say everything that I need to say in one video and then cease talking about it in the future. So the short answer, and hopefully this is going to be a short video, but the short answer is to why I would accept that and why I would be okay with that and why it was that all I was looking for was a genuine apology was for this one short answer in total. Totality of circumstances. I want to be clear, guys. The comment section is not a courthouse. Totality of circumstances. This is not somebody who chopped my arm off with an axe. This is somebody who grabbed me, who kicked me, who had a temper tantrum. This person, this woman I should say, has no criminal history. She's a mother, and she is overall, from what I can tell, a very decent human being, okay? Who seemingly had an extraordinary lapse in judgment, acted poorly, and committed a crime in that process, okay? She had a lot to lose with this whole situation. I want to make that clear. I'm not going to disclose everything about her employment or about what she does. I'm not going to get into all that. But I want to be clear that I am familiar with all of the facts and relevant information of the case. And when you take the totality of everything, it comes down to, am I going to be the domino that undoes a lot of aspects in this woman's life? And I didn't want to do that, okay? Now, maybe some of you disagree with that. You can disagree with that if you'd like to. But the bottom line for me is totality of circumstances. You have a woman who does not have a criminal record. From what I understand, this is her first time ever being in a situation like this. And I want to be clear on another point. This woman, leading up to that court date on September 14th, had suffered tremendously from this situation. It was something that her family saw, presumably her colleagues saw, people in her community saw, and it was something she had to retain an attorney, spend money on that. She had suffered very much so even before we got to court on September 14th. And when I had the chance to speak with her, and I spoke with her at great length, it came down to the probability that more likely than not, this woman is no real threat to society, and that this was nothing more than just a temporary major lapse in judgment. And I didn't want to see anyone permanently suffer over this situation. I want to be clear that I never had vengeance in my heart about this situation, not even from day one, even directly after it happened. I never had vengeance. That was never my desired outcome. So I just want everyone to know, if you were wondering why I agreed to that, that is why. And I made this decision with a clear conscience, and I am going to stand by the decision, and I hope that I will not live to regret it. I'm doing the best that I know how to do, and I'm doing what I feel was right for the totality of the circumstances. So I hope that clarifies it. And let's leave it at that.